50K men, I apologize in advance. Don't even say her name.
Nah, don't even think about my name, girl. Don't even think about it at all. Okay.
Hey, this is Raulh. Please act right. Here we go again with another one. The delusion of some of these women makes me question their sanity. On a daily basis on social media, women are being told they're delusional for their expectations in men, but we still have women insisting on embarrassing themselves publicly on the internet. What is wrong with some of y'all? Before we get started, you know the drill. A word from our sponsor.
Have you heard of diet resistance? If you struggle to lose weight, this might be why. Your metabolism begins to decline as early as age 35. After that, it doesn't matter what new diet or workout you try, weight loss is going to be hard. Not only does your body begin to betray us after that age, but stress and other lifestyle factors can multiply the pounds we pack on as well. Luckily, I'm going to give you one quick hack to help reverse this. It's an amazing powder that's helped my weight loss goals quicker than anything I've ever seen. It reduces fat storage by supporting a boosted metabolism and elevating ketone levels. Thousands across the nation use it for their own weight loss goals. Give it a try. Your health is your wealth after all. Taste, inspect, and judge it risk-free for yourself. If it doesn't live up to your expectations, you get a full 60 days to get a complete refund, no questions asked. Plus, you'll get 51% off, along with several free bonuses included at no extra cost. Just go to the link below or visit ketoactright.com. And trust me, you'll thank me later.
Hello?
Kendra!
Jessica!
What up, baby girl?
What up, baby girl? What the fuck is up, girl?
Damn! I'm on!
Now, just for the record, she's a little on the heavy side. Now, this is not a shot at her, but remember, ladies, men are visual.
Where you calling me from, boo?
I'm from Montreal, Canada. You know, Canada. Yeah.
Canada's in the building. They're calling you Tamar Braxton.
Oh, I'll take it.
I love Tamar. All right. Canada's in the building. How old are you, Jessica?
40.
Oh, you look great.
Thank you.
What do you do for a living, Jessica?
I'm a director in engineering.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 4 children. 4 girls.
How old are your kids?
So I have a 24-year-old, 19, 15, and an 8-year-old.
And 8. All by the same man?
Yes.
Was you once married?
Yes, I was.
When did you get divorced?
Girl, I'm separated. It's been almost a year now. Mm-hmm.
But you're still technically married?
Yes, because in Canada, well, in Montreal, you have to wait a while, right? So I'm filing next month. Actually, I'll be eligible to file. Yeah.
So you had to separate for a year?
Mm-hmm.
So when will you be officially divorced?
That takes, I guess, another year. So a couple months to a year. But
so you know how I feel about this girl.
No.
So you're still married and you're still unable to file for divorce, which the divorce itself could take a whole nother year. But you're on KendraG's show publicly looking for a new man. Okay.
It's only, I have no choice, girl. Like, there's no communication. There's no dipping back. There's nothing. We are done. Okay, we're done. I know how you feel about it, but it's not a sticky situation type of boom bap. No, there's none of that.
So have you been dating throughout this process?
I started dating this summer, right? So I started dating. I tried the online dating thing. Not for me. Okay. And then in Montreal, I just don't get approached. So I had to come to your show. Try to find, a little something,
So I wonder why they're not approaching her.
Okay, so she is married. She's saying that she files next month.
I'm separated.
Been separated for a year.
Yeah.
And you're following next month.
Yes.
And then it's going to take a year after the file of next month?
Yeah, something like that. Like, you have to be in mediation, so it takes anywhere between like 6 months to a year or something.
How many guys would want to get into a serious relationship with her while she irons out the wrinkles of her life, when they can just find a woman who's single?
What kind of man you looking for, girl, as you married to somebody else but separated?
You need to stop, girl. Okay.
That's
the first thing, they say black men don't cheat, but look, I'm looking for someone that can be loyal to me, okay? Because that was the problem in my relationship. It was infidelity, okay? So I'm looking for someone that is loyal. That's the first thing.
Now, I don't condone cheating, But the question is in the back of my mind, why was he cheating? Some people cheat just because they're cheaters, but others cheat because they're not getting what they need at home. So if we ask him and her why he was cheating, would they both give us the same answer? Once again, I'm not condoning cheating. I'm just wondering.
And just someone that is kind-hearted, that would love my children. I'm a whole vibe, so he has to be able to match my vibe too. You know, I can't have someone that's like an introvert or quiet. No, I need someone with good energy and good vibes.
Good energy and good vibes. Okay. What's some deal breakers?
A deal breaker is a man that cannot lead. If you cannot lead, that is a complete deal breaker for me.
The only way a man can lead is if you're going to be submissive. Can you be submissive?
You have to be manly. I don't have time to question. Okay, no. Okay.
Does he have to be in Canada?
No. I grew up in Miami, so I travel a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out her lifestyle. She says she travels a lot. So how is she going to sustain a relationship with the new guy if she's traveling a lot? I wonder if that had anything to do with her husband dipping out on her. Once again, I don't condone cheating.
Okay. Now, does he have to look a certain way?
Yes, he has to be tall.
Here we go with this. He has to be tall again.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Okay.
I'm 5'6". My ex was 6'6". Okay, so anywhere 6 foot and up, I would say.
How long were you guys married for? 19 years.
We're together 19 years, married 17. Yeah.
17. Oh.
So here's where the wheels are falling off. She said she was together with her husband for 19 years and they were married for 17 years. When Kendra asked her were all of her kids by the same man, she said yes. But she said her oldest kid was 24 years old.
How old are your kids?
So I have a 24-year-old, 19, 15, and an 8-year-old.
And 8. All by the same man?
Yes.
If she's been with her husband for 19 years and her oldest child is 24 years old, how did she have all her kids by the same man? Now, I know I went to public school, but my math tells me that there's a 5-year discrepancy here.
All right, does the new guy got to make a certain amount of money?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He got to make mid 6 figures. I make low 6 figures. So
what's mid 6 figures? Is that 200K?
No. That's too close to me. He has to make at least like 300 to 400K. 3 to 4, preferably 5. I mean, I make a good 6 figures myself. Like I'm not too far from 200.
And here we go again with the delusion. Just because she makes $200,000 a year, she instantly thinks she qualifies for a man that makes $300 or more a year. Keep in mind, she has 4 kids and she's 40 years old. The delusion is real.
So, as I said, he has to be able to lead and provide. So,
Provide for you and your children?
Yes.
So you prefer him to make him 500K?
I mean, if it's possible, to be honest with you, I'm going to be reasonable, okay?
Oh, she's going to be reasonable. Look at Kendra's face.
You don't find a lot of people that make 500K. I have come across a few, but preferably that would be my preference. But, you know, if it makes anywhere 200 and up, for real, I'll take it.
200 and up, okay. So do you normally date men that make 200K and up?
Yeah.
So what's the issue? Is it because you're currently married?
No, that's not an issue, girl.
Okay, then what's the issue with the men that you date in that salary bracket?
Because the men that I'm dating, they're like men in power. And then they don't like for women to stand on their own, right? They want me to be 100% submissive. They want me to be very dependent of them. And although I'm looking for someone that will take care of me, and when I see my kids, I can take care of my own kids. I make money. You know what I'm saying? Like I buy my own shit. But it would be nice to have someone that could take care of me. If I want to take a nice trip, okay, let's go. That would be nice. So the men here that I've met, they just don't have that. They expect me to be at home and not do nothing and cook and clean all day. I cook, I clean. Of course, I'm a woman. That's fine. But I'm not going to do that shit all day. I'm not going to do it all day. So
you are what is called a boss chick. You're not a submissive, stay-at-home type of wife that these guys are looking for. Notice, she got a little upset about it. Those type of men want what they want, and she's not what they want. Remember when she said she wants a man that can lead? Clearly, she does not want to be led by a man. She wants to be a boss chick. When are these boss chicks going to understand? They don't qualify for those higher earning type of men. The proof is in the men that she's meeting. They tell her what she wants. She doesn't want to be that kind of woman, so they look elsewhere. And this is going to happen to her over and over and over again because she's not willing to compromise, and they sure as hell are not going to compromise to her.
That's the problem with these high value men that I've been meeting here.
So you don't think that that's a quality most of the men in that tax bracket have?
Right, but you can be open. Like, you don't have to expect, like, you have to be okay with me doing what I'm doing. Like, you can't.
You don't gotta be okay with anything because he got plenty of women that's trying to be with him.
So that's fine. Then he's not supposed to be with me then. I need a man that's going to value me. And that's the problem with the person that I was with before. A lot of women wanted to be with him. That's great. But I should be enough for you, right? Whether you make $200K or $1 million, it doesn't matter. You should really love the person that you're with, and that person should just be enough for you.
Have you ever tasted black licorice? Black licorice to me is one of the nastiest candies ever made. This woman is saying that a man should adjust his taste buds to like her, who is equal to the taste of black licorice. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with her. I'm saying she's not what these type of men want as far as the flavor of woman. She's naming all the ingredients about herself, like how much money she makes, how she has to travel, and she cooks and cleans, but she's not gonna do it that often. And everything she's describing about herself, you know, her ingredients, are the same ingredients that make licorice not appealing to a man who doesn't like black licorice. So she only qualifies for men who like black licorice, her ingredients. But for some reason, boss chicks like her, they just don't get it. Now there are some men who like black licorice, so those are the men she's gonna have to kick it with.
Well, you're not loving him because based off who he is, you're loving him based off his salary.
That's not true. That's
well,
not
you
true.
say you want to date a man that makes less than $200K.
Kendra, is because I've done that. I've done that for years. And the problem is I've had to wear the pants myself. And I'm done. I really want someone that can actually lead. So I will love him for him, of course. But if I'm telling you, hey, I want to take this trip real quick, and you tell me now I got to wait for my next paycheck, bro, I'm out.
So it is all about the money.
So you're not loving him for him. You're loving him. That starts with the salary first, and then the love will potentially come.
You know what? My auntie always told me, first you get married for love, second you get married for money. So maybe that's what it's gonna be.
Baby, listen, here's the deal. Listen, it's your world. Whatever decision you make is not gonna affect KendraG, it's gonna affect you. I guess what I'm trying to get you to see is, I do believe you date those kind of men, and because you describe them very well. I just don't understand. So you're looking for this guy that makes $200K or more and doesn't expect you to be submissive.
I have no problem with that. But don't expect me to just stay home and do nothing and to wait on you hand and foot.
Now, those men may want those women to wait on them hand and foot, but that's not what submission means, dear. And if that's what they want, that's what they want. And you're not it.
I'm a public figure out here in Montreal. I go to events. I do my own thing. I work a 9 to 5. I do this, I do that. And I have kids. I will submit to you. I have no problem. I will cater to my man because I know how to do that. But don't expect me to do that 7 days a week. No, you work hard. I work hard because we make close to the same amount of money. If you make $150,000, $200K, you're not sitting on your butt all day not doing nothing at work, right? So whether you're a woman or a man, so I have no problem submitting to him, but he has to make me feel secure in doing that for him.
This is why so many of these boss chicks struggle trying to find a man. They want the high income earning man, but she wants him to do it her way. And that's not what's gonna happen because he's just gonna pick another woman. So these type of women are gonna get passed over every single time by higher income earning men. How have these boss chicks not gotten that message yet? Higher earning men don't want boss chicks.
So far,
he can't have other women.
No, I'm not into polygamy and polyamory and all of that. No, I'm not. This is not a sister wife show. This nope. He cannot have another woman. I need to be. I'm enough. Okay.
Well, let me ask you this: all the men you dated in that category, were they faithful men?
That's a good word. Cause no, they were not, and that's probably why I'm not with them. Right?
Okay, so they weren't faithful men. So that's one thing most of all these men had. Then and this is her experience because y'all are telling me that I'm always trying to get women to lower their standards. It's never that. It's just.
And here's where Kendra is going to break it down on how these men function and why most boss chicks like Jessica here will never qualify for them.
I know this guy extremely well. Like all the men in my world make that amount of money, if not more. And the one thing they all have in common is a lot of times they want things their way. A lot of women throw their selves at them. So it's not even that they're really seeking women, but there's so many women that want them, they'll be the aggressor. So then you have to have this guy who's blind to the, let me just speak clearly, because it's coming at him, whether he's trying to get it or not. The girl know he got money, she throwing it. So he got to be blind to it. But when you have all that coming at you, you start saying, well, this is what I want. And then when you meet a person who's not giving you what you want, then it's like, unless they have this emotional connection or something like that, they kind of keep it going. But I think you understand that because you described that guy very well. And that's been your experience.
Yes, it has.
You just want to find that guy that has the money, is going to be loyal, gonna make the time for you.
Yes.
You don't mind being submissive, but understands you also have your own life.
Exactly. Is that too much to ask for?
Yes, it's too much for a woman like you to ask of a man who earns a lot of money. And Kendra herself knows it's not gonna happen. This woman is gonna have to seek out a man in a lower tax bracket that's willing to let her do things the way she wants to do it. And I don't know too many men in a lower tax bracket that's gonna wanna deal with her either. Not a middle-aged woman with 4 kids working on a divorce. I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. But before I go, I wanna say this. How can a middle-aged woman who's been married half her life, because she's 40 years old and she was married for 17 years and clearly has social media and knows who KendraG is and what her show is about, still think that she's the exception, thinking that some higher income earning man who Kendra just described as having the kitty thrown at him on the regular would choose her over all of the single women out there with no children that are under 35 years old. This is the confused state of mind that westernized women are stuck in, and the reason why so many men are getting passports and going to other countries for wives and companionship. A man in a higher income tax bracket is not going to deal with all her rules and regulations, and men who make lesser earnings will just travel to another country to avoid women like her.
And I don't want to make it seem like it's all about the money, because it's not. But Kendra, I've rode this struggle bus for so long. I'm not riding the struggle bus with no one anymore. I'm not. So
I'm not even telling you, listen, I guess I'm not telling you to ride a struggle bus. I think you know what comes with that guy. So the question you just have to ask yourself is, are you willing to compromise? Like, I think there's a compromise on both ends, right? According to your experience, you dated the men that make that salary, but either they want you to be submissive, they want you to stay at home, there might be other women. So the question you got to ask yourself is, are you willing to compromise those things for that man? Then there's the guy that, I don't know, you tell me this, the guy that made less money than you, was he a loyal man? Or like, what was that experience?
No.
Okay, okay.
Is there loyal men out there for real? I don't know. No, he wasn't. I mean, we're not getting into that. But no, he was not. I'm asking for 6 feet. The height is a preference for me. But I didn't say the body type. You could be teddy bear like. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Teddy bear was 200K.
Yes.
He can't be teddy bear in 50K.
No. 50K? Catch a 50K? Where am I going with 50K? No. Hey. No. No. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No. We're not in the range of 50K. Kendra, I cannot make more money than this person. I cannot.
A 50K man, I apologize in advance. Don't even say her name.
Nah. Don't even think about my name, girl. Don't even think about it at all. Okay?
That part right there. She's laughing at men who make 50K a year. But what she doesn't realize is the higher earning men are doing the same thing. They're laughing at her when they hear all of her demands. So chuckle it up, sweetheart, because unless you're willing to take a man that's making less than $100,000 a year, you'll be spending the rest of your life by yourself. Oh, that's right. She'll be all right. She has 4 kids to keep her company until they all grow up and move out the house. Ladies, will you please stop the delusion? At this point, we think you all are just crazy. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.